ECOWAS has directed the Committee of the Chief of Defense Staff to activate the ECOWAS standby force with all its elements and restore democracy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Who are we hoping to win? ECOWAS is in the right here. Who are we hoping to win in this? Niger is like a belligerent state that broke off after a military dictatorship coup. It's not, yeah. Also, the nice thing about Niger is that it's so poor right now and so broke that there's not much to break if it's invaded. It's just so messy, yeah. Where are we at, man? Are they actually going to invade or just enforce border security? Soft power or hard power? The junta has said they will kill the president. Oh, okay. Niger's junta have threatened to kill the deposed president if neighboring countries intervene in the country militarily. It is literally a nationwide hostage situation. That's why they kept the president. Okay. He's probably going to be killed either way. Yeah, I feel like he's pretty done for. Sorry. Every time I search anything about Niger, the person on top is Jackson Hinkle, possibly because he misspelled the word he really wants to say, promoting and praising them. The funny thing is that like so the only reason he's doing this is because the Wagner Group is associated with Niger, like they've done work for them, and the Wagner Group is the Russian Nazi militia, so it's like that's the support there. But the funny thing is like it's not like China wants Niger to prevail either, you know? China's Belt and Road Initiative is predicated on regional stability. They want to be able to make economic investments in Africa, and a bunch of military dictatorships running around screaming, you know, like taking people hostage and shit is not a good way of doing that. I got an email about this, and I completely agree. Like, a lot of people really overestimate the degree to which China and Russia get along. They don't. China considers Russia to be a huge liability. Like, Russia's international aim seems to be funding neo-Nazi groups around the world and using their mercenaries to, like, kill black people at the behest of dictators in Africa. China wants to actually build soft power in Africa. They want to do the same kind of neocolonialism that we've done in recent years. China's a lot smarter and more powerful than Russia is. So Russia, like, running around kicking cans over isn't making the situation easier for them. Dude, holy shit, it's all Jackson. Is this, wait, oh, it just refreshed. All of the posts that I was seeing were from Jackson. I wonder if that was like a bug in the algorithm or something. It refreshed right as I showed the screen. The green light has been given. I don't know how much interesting stuff is going to happen as a product of this war, though. Niger has no chance. Chinese companies have already pulled out of Niger. Following the coup d'etat and international sanctions against the putschists in Niger, the Chinese company China Gezhouba Group Company has announced a case of force majeure at its Kandaji Dam operations. They announced the dismissal of employees and the cessation of their activities. China doesn't want this. Yeah, the closest thing we're going to get to a good or interesting outcome is that a bunch of the Wagner Group gets wiped out, but that's probably not going to happen. You know, the Wagner Group probably is going to back out the moment they, like, again, they're mercenaries. They're not soldiers. They're not there to, like, die for Niger. They're there to rape people and steal gold. So they're probably going to skedaddle. If they don't, they'll probably die pretty quickly. Based on some light Googling, it appears China strongly supports ECOWAS. Yeah, they do. It's the like bedrock of the regional stability that they want to exploit with neocolonialism. Though, to be fair, neocolonialism is probably morally better than just, like, non-stop fascist dictatorship revolutions. America and China would both prefer this. What outcome here would be best for Niger? Fuck, that's an interesting question. Probably ECOWAS invading and China working with the ECOWAS states to try to do, like, a rebuilding program or some kind of, like, Belt and Road investment where they make an effort to, you know, like, yeah, economically integrate, offer opportunities and resources, that kind of thing. The biggest threat is Islamic State going fucking wild across the country. Oh, all of this is going to be great for ISIS, yeah. IS West Africa with a more impressive display. Ex-Cameroonian BIRs of... Nice, cool. Well, yeah, it's probably not good that these guys be running around. Yes, it is Arsakarva. It's kind of the nature of the political and economic doctrine the world operates under, whereas the constant military dictatorships, and for that matter, ISIS insurgencies, less so. They look cool AF though. Yeah, just keep in mind, these guys are about as bad as they get. You know, they're about as they look LARPy. Well, they're not LARPy. They do the things they say they're going to do. As evil as Wagner? No, significantly worse than Wagner. In terms of, like, regional horrors in Africa, IS is probably as bad as it gets by a pretty wide margin. Far, far worse than the Wagner group. Is this just listing equipment that's found its way into the IS? I guess so. I think it's kind of funny that their faces are being blurred. Like, what do they think is going... Like, first of all, these are just their eyes. But second of all, what do they think is going to happen? They're West African Islamic State militants. Like, do they think... What are they going to lose their job? Oh, this is in Pakistan. Sorry. Wait, no, never mind. I'm wrong. We're not in West Africa. This is in Pakistan. Now it makes sense. Pakistan is like a place where you would want to hide your identity, but they're not doing the blurring over here in Somalia or in Nigeria. So that makes sense. Yeah. LARPy as shit. Well, it's not really LARPy. That they look like the thing that they are, which is terrorist Islamic militants who wander around and mass murder people, rape and subjugate people. Like they're not LARP. That's that they're doing it. They're like, so again, LARP doesn't just mean when a person is dressed up. LARP, live action roleplay, is when you're like trying to look like you're doing, but they are doing the thing, you know? They do those things. Hear them in their bikes? Such gay little bikes for IS militants. Do you think they have races? I'm pretty sure the average person here is like a 17-year-old boy. So yeah, they probably do have races. They probably have races around, and then like one of their like commanding officers or whatever equivalent they have for their group will be, who's like 40 with a beard or something, and he'll be like, "You're disrespecting Allah" or whatever, and then they'll you know, sort of say yes, sir, and then they'll all rape a woman together. I don't know. Do you think there will be a migration wave because of the situation? Almost certainly, yeah. But Niger doesn't have that. I don't think Niger has enough people to. Well, it depends on whether or not the drought gets worse. I don't know. Like, Niger has a lot of open space and not a lot of money. Yeah, I don't really know. More people might try to move from Africa as climate change gets worse, but I don't think Morocco is going to open up their doors. A lot of Nigerians have French citizenship. That's Nigerians. This is Niger. So these would be Nigerians, and I promise you, they do not have French citizenship. No, you meant Niger? You did? Wait, really? Wait, hold on. Niger, French citizenship. Based on what? Nigerian nationality law. Niger is a former UK colony. Nigeria, god damn it. A former UK colony. Niger is a former French colony. Yeah, but being a former colony doesn't necessarily mean you have citizenship of the colonizing nation. In fact, that's kind of the opposite of the goal. Yeah, good luck to Niger, I guess. Well, good luck to ECOWAS, but good luck to the people of Niger who are victims here. A bunch of people may have moved to get their citizenship from France before the country's independent. That's true, but the people who would have done that would have been like the French colonizers, right? It would have been like Vietnam. It wouldn't have been like all the super ultra poor black Nigerian people would have been moving over to France to get their citizenship. At least probably not. Islamic State of the Greater Sahel has published images of the execution of 2 Wagner spies in Amdarambokin in the Menaka region. All right? I think Wagner's going to back out of this, man. Oh, sweet, Wagner and ISIS fighting each other. That's what Wagner's there for. A lot of what Wagner is doing is like in areas that are destabilized by ISIS or Boko Haram or whatever. Wagner sold themselves as mercenaries to dictators and went like, yeah, we'll keep you more or less intact, and also we'll kill protesters if you want us to. So it's mostly been like protesters and IS that they've been fighting.